Money makes the world go around. It's what most of us work for, want and need more than anything else, and sadly, live for. Money even plays a huge role in the games we play, time that's meant to be spent as a distraction from the real world and its burdens. What's even more bizarre is that the in game currency often represents real life money, dollars. Cash Inc. takes this to another level. Not only do you earn the green stuff, but plenty of it. You're in charge of a tower block, each floor home to a different business. Starting from the ground up, you build a business up until you've earned enough to purchase the floor above. Then, not only do you own the comic book store on the ground floor, but the media HQ on floor 1 too. As your business expands, you begin earning more and more money. For example, you might start earning $4 a second at the comic book store, but the sushi bar 2 floors above will earn you tens of thousands instead. This goes all the way up to the tower until you've reached the Galactic Station, a company that costs a whopping $23 billion. That seems like an insurmountable cost to begin with, but there are methods you can use to increase the amount you earn and shorten the amount of time you earn it in. There is an upgrade button within every business. Every time you press this, it costs money, but it increases the amount of revenue you receive. Press it enough times, and the speed at which the business operates improves. Then, when you've earned enough, you can employ someone to collect your cash for you, so that you earn whilst offline. Once you've reached the top and earned enough money, you can trade it all in for fame. This resets the game, but you'll be rewarded gold stars depending on how successful you were. These can be spent on improving operations in future rounds. Alternatively, you can purchase blue crystals with actual money, which can then be spent on gold stars or cash. Rather than simply asking you to click and collect, Cash Inc. forces you to be tactical about where you invest your money. If you invest too heavily in a new business, an older business might not be bringing in enough revenue. This means you need to wait longer for the new business to generate cash to then invest further in it. Instead, if you build from the bottom up, all businesses work in synchrony to ensure you're not waiting hours for in-game currency. Cash Inc. also includes snippets of humour to keep you going whilst you're waiting for your businesses to bring in money. Your employee at the comic book store is reminiscent of Stan Lee, and the technology store a few floors above is called Pineapple. The game didn't need these small references, but it's all the more charming because of them. It's interesting that in-game currency is no less addictive than cold hard cash. Perhaps Cash Inc. takes advantage of this by allowing you to pay with actual money, but the game's still every bit as enjoyable without investing your own money into it. It can take a while for businesses to generate profit, but the fact that you can still invest in the more affordable businesses stops you from getting bored. And the fame currency gives you another reason to essentially play the same thing over and over. Even knowing that Cash Inc. is a simple game that requires being replayed constantly doesn't put me off, and that's a sign of how enjoyable it is to play.